So much attention on concussions in sports, a number of cases hitting close to home.
Yeah, Javid Best of the Lions gets a lot of attention, but the Red Wings' Patrick Eaves also persevered through a tough fight. Right, Tom?
No question about it. Patrick Eaves is not Pavel Datsyuk or Henrik Zetterberg, but he is a seasoned veteran who has proven his worth during this postseason. The fact he's back on the ice is incredible enough when you consider the concussion he suffered after taking a slap shot to the side of the head on November 26th, 2011. It was as bad as it could be.
Up high in the head.
In some ways, even worse than you could ever imagine.
I was in a bad place there, and I knew it would take me a while to get back to being myself again.
He could not face the light of day, couldn't function as a father. He could only stay in his newborn baby's room for a short period of time because it was just too bright.
I didn't sleep for the first probably like 2 months, so that was probably the worst time. When it was kind of my own personal hell when I'd sit there with a bad migraine and I couldn't sleep.
Most of our personal hells would lead to self-doubt, questioning if the life you've dedicated yourself to for more than 20 years is suddenly gone. But not Eaves.
Were there points where you thought it might be over?
No. I knew I'd come back. I just didn't know when. I spoke with my dad. He had to end his career with concussion problems, and he said he got hit once and he knew he was done. And from that hit, I knew I wasn't done.
Patrick's story is certainly compelling, but one guy was caught right in the middle of it. That's the guy who stands right here. For Mike Babcock, compassion cannot be a factor in deciding who takes the ice. When you're trying to win games, you put the best players out there.
That's a hard decision to me, whether you play because you deserve to play, not because you got injured. So Patty never got a break that way at all. Patty earned his own way back. At one point, to try to help him, we actually offered him to go to the minors to play a few games. He didn't want to do that. Next thing you know, we had an injury. He was back in, and he's been out a little bit, but in ever since, and he's been a factor in these playoffs.
Though he's not among the 3 finalists league-wide, Eaves was the Red Wings nominee for the Masterton Trophy, which recognizes a player who overcomes adversity.
My wife, she pretty much did everything. I just sat on the couch and tried to get through the headaches and migraines, and she was pregnant at the time, and we had a 1-year-old, and she should have been nominated more so than I just had the headaches and got hit in the head, and so it was kind of a family nomination, I'd say, more than anything.
Patrick Eaves is a guy that you can certainly root for very easily, and it's great to see that he has come back and he's contributing, and Mike Babcock wants to get him in there because he makes a difference.
Oh, it's great. Thanks for sharing his story. Really great. All right, Dave.